Kaka, kaka, hello. This is crazy hair day. Go grab your headphones, girl. This is the episode 2 of the Spiritual and Psychic Development Workbook. How is everybody's day today? I should have, I don't have the spiritual message of the day book down here, and the kids are still up. If I go up there, then I'm gonna have to sing Hush Little Baby, and then they're gonna cry, and I'm gonna have to read a book, and then I'm gonna have to read Hush Little Baby again, and sing Hush Little Baby like a million times. So I'm not going back up there. I'm gonna do this. I believe that the chapters are not super long, so it shouldn't be a crazy long live anyways. I don't think I can do @followers, and I don't know if you know this, but it doesn't let me select. It used to auto select the lives on Facebook to 30 days, but then you could select never delete. And now it doesn't let you do that at all either. So now you have to only have them up for 30 days. So you are going to want to follow my YouTube, because that's where I download and put all my videos so that you can rewatch. So this way you'll have more episodes, and you'll be able to watch the whole book, because if you get behind and it's 30 days, like what if you wanted to go back and rewatch this stuff? So don't forget to follow the Ray of Hope Reiki and More YouTube page, because that's where you can find the playlist. We read like the first about stuff, about the authors. Before you start, make sure that you're in a good mood, make sure that you're positive, make sure that you're able to work with a group. It was talking about the tools we needed. And then the first chapter 1 is for protection. Protection. Where did I get this book? I got it off Amazon. I'm sure you could get it out of a bookstore too, or you don't even need the book. But if you're somebody that likes to follow along, I just got it off of Amazon for like $14, I believe. Hopefully everybody had a good day. We did pretty good today. I got everybody's haircuts done. Cleaned the whole upstairs. I didn't get the craft room cleaned yet. And I did play with the baby chicks a little bit more. Cutler, we replaced that one baby chick that passed away. And Cutler, every time he's been in there since, he still points out Penguin, which is what we were hoping, because Troy was supposed to get an all black one. And when he went to replace the all black one that passed, we'd only had him for like 2 days. The black one that he brought back home has a little, like, it's got like a little spot of white on the top of its head, and it's like 10 times bigger than the penguin actually was. So Cutler is still pointing out and saying, Penguin, Penguin. So we had survived, and he has not realized that it has been a different one. So we did our job that way. And then I did hold the rooster today for a little bit, because I was telling Troy it was attacking me, but I can't catch it. And so Troy was like, well, let me go see. And he's like, the rooster's not aggressive to me. And he went out there, and it didn't try to get me but every time Troy turned his back, or like went like he was gonna walk away from the pen, then the rooster would come at me. And so Troy caught him. He did get a little scratch on his like little crown, or whatever you want to call that part, the rooster did. But then I walked around holding the rooster for a little while, because that's supposed to help, like if you hold him. And then after that, he didn't try to attack me the rest of the time, which is nice. So hopefully that continues, and the rooster is nice, because I would hate to have to get rid of the rooster and start from scratch and get a baby rooster and raise the baby rooster so that the baby rooster loves me. So this rooster better be nice because he doesn't want to become dinner. Anyways, I was waiting for you to hop on, Miss Crystal. I know it's been a long day for you. I already booked my Monday and Tuesday 10 o'clock slots. Wednesday, I do not have any Reiki healing sessions open. I'm going to go to Connor's field trip. Thursday, we have a sound bath with Danielle's healing. And Friday, I have a live show. And Saturday and Sunday, I do have some afternoon Reikis available. Okay. Psychic protection. This is page 19, chapter 1. Psychic protection is anything which strengthens your aura and creates a safe place around you with nothing place around you which nothing negative can penetrate. It keeps your aura from being depleted. I better make sure my sound's all the way up. It keeps your aura from being depleted, damaged, or affected by negative energies or entities. When working spiritually, we raise our vibration rate, and spirit beings are attracted to this. We refer to this as our light, as it's almost as if we're turning up a dimmer switch, making us more noticeable to those who can see or sense it. This makes me think of, I just had somebody who came and did an energy healing session with me, and she was talking about how she did this family trip, and she had a lot of epiphanies, and she learned a lot, and it made her realize her self-worth and stuff. And then when she got back, a whole bunch of toxic people that hadn't talked to her in a really long time wanted to talk to her all of a sudden. Isn't that the craziest thing? And I'm like, no, that's actually not, because you have literally turned on your light. You have increased your vibration, and things that are at lower vibrations are attracted to that. So therefore, you have to be consciously aware that when you're working on yourself and you're healing yourself, you are going to attract the people who that's why old exes, and that's why people who you've stopped talking to will come back and talk to you, is because your lights, they're like, ooh, light. They're attracted to the light. So, anyways. Generally, they are benevolent spirits who visit to offer their wisdom. Benevolent spirits who visit to offer their wisdom, messages of love and support, or information to those they have left behind. However, it's also possible to attract mischievous, or even in the worst case scenarios, malevolent. So benevolent is kind, malevolent not. For this reason, it's essential to put protection in place every time that you start to work on a spiritual or psychic level. We must add that we have never personally had a bad experience when working in a circle. We are sure that this is because we always work correctly, putting protection in place before we begin, maintaining a positive atmosphere whilst we work, and closing down and grounding our energy at the end of the session. You may also find it beneficial to use some of these techniques in everyday life. This is because you will become more sensitive to the needs, emotions, and energies of others as you develop your intuitive skills. You'll probably find that people and animals are drawn to your light. This will include like-minded people as well as individuals who may need help. I think it's really funny because, like, if you have like a lot of cats or dogs that visit your home, or like birds, or just get the randomest animals that visit your home, it is literally because they can feel the energy and they love the energy. So I love that. I mean, we were going through a really rough time when we first moved in here, just a lot of chaos. And now that things have leveled out, now all the cats are nonstop coming, and now we have a ton more chickens. Obviously, we bought those though. But there's a lot of animals around here. And I bet a bunch of you have a lot of animals that visit your home too. It's often subconscious, but they somehow know that you can help them or give them something that they lack. This could be healing energy, confidence, or more positive outlook. This can be flattering. However, you do have to be careful, as it is easy to want to help everyone, and this can take a toll on you. You must be careful that you have boundaries in place, ensuring you don't just give to others all the time without worrying about yourself. That's true. That's true. I don't know what else to say about that. That's true. It's very hard as a healer to maintain boundaries when I get like tons of messages every day and I want to help everybody, but I just answer the ones in the moment that I'm able to answer. It's essential to learn protective techniques first before undertaking any type of psychic development. Examples of when you may need to use protection are listed below. Other chapters will help you to understand them in more detail. Leaky auras. Either yours, you will become drained, or someone else's. Do you want their negativity? Auric vampires. We call those energy vampires. This is the term given to those who often subconsciously take your energy. There's a lot of that. And a lot of the times we don't even realize the people or the things that are energy vampires, but like family things, like going to group family things where you're like masking and you're making sure you're watching what you're saying, and like you end up like leaving, and when you're gone, you're like, oh, I'm so tired. Like I'm exhausted, and like you lock yourself in a quiet room because you just can't handle any more stimuli like that. Those tend to be energy vampires if you leave a place and you feel like that. Giving too much of yourself to others, physically, mentally, or emotionally. At times of vulnerability during meditation, when you're low, sometimes during sleep, if you feel uncomfortable or insecure when out and about or around particular individuals. If you suspect that someone is being angry, resentful, or negative towards you. There are many ways of protecting yourself, some of which are listed below. Try them out and choose the one that you feel more comfortable and confident with. Visualization. Imagine some form of protective shield around you and your aura. This could be a force field or a bright white light, a bubble, an egg, a mirrors reflecting away from you, or see yourself being inside a hollow crystal filled with light. Know that you're safe, completely sealed in, and protected from outside influences. When working in a group, Helen always visualizes a circle of light blue flame, like a gas burner on a hob around the outside of the group. They are safe for the group, but keep out any negative energies. Diane also visualizes a circle of pure, bright white light surrounding the group. I don't think we've done that. I have, when we're doing our sound baths, I will set a circle around the room of healing with my Reiki energy. I do forget to tell people, but I do set a circle around them when I'm finishing their Reiki session. I imagine a selenite bubble around you guys after I cut cords for you. and then I place a selenite bubble to help reflect all the negativity away. But that's something that you can place on yourself. A lot of the times I get really, really, really bad driving anxiety. It's really hard, it's really hard for me to drive places because when you're driving, like, my senses have to focus on the road, and like, you just think about all the cars you're driving past. Those have people have energy, and their energies, I can feel their energies, and then sometimes I can feel their conversations, like those people are fighting, those people are doing this, and then you guys also have spirits attached to you, and so then I'm like receiving spiritual messages. And I know that people say it's an on and off switch. For me, it's not. It's like, it's an on switch, and then it's like a fully on switch. Like, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm channeling. But like, driving gives me so much anxiety because it's really hard to focus with all of the energies. And so a lot of the times when I do my visualization for protection, I will set a bubble around the car and like try to imagine it being completely protected and blocked off from other energies so that I can focus on getting to Walmart or the wrestling match or whatnot. I really like the idea of setting the blue flame, or like a yellow flame, or a red flame, or a green flame, or you could do a specific flame for specific reasons that you're needing protection. Like, I need a green flame because I'm needing more protection of my heart chakra, or I'm needing more physical healing or something. I've always thought about the bubble, but I really like the flame thing because I do like fire. Okay, anyways, next, talisman. Wearing a crystal or symbol can act as protection. Look into it in detail and find something appropriate and comfortable for you. For some, it could be a religious symbol or an item given to them by a loved one. The best crystal we have found for protection is black tourmaline. I also like trying to find like a, I don't have my necklace on currently because I was doing haircuts, but whatever, like spirit guide or whatever, like your protection sigil that you're really drawn to, that is something that I would wear like almost all the time. And I set the intention that wearing this protects me, and then I constantly, like, I leave that out in the full moon. I put it out into the sound bath to get healing there. I do Reiki energy work, I cleanse it. Like, I set the intention that wearing that is my talisman of protection. But you can also get like a specific crystal of protection that's usually black or white, are very protective. Oh man. Is somebody having chest pain? Okay, physically. Crossing your ankles and wrists seal your energy circuit, not allowing others to tap into it. Folding your arms across the front of your body has a similar effect. In some cases, you probably do this automatically. This reminds me so much of when I was doing my psychology portion of the of my nursing career, when we were doing clinicals in the psychology ward. And just imagine, like, I'm this young girl and I've been through a lot of physical, emotional abuse growing up. I'm still living with my parents, so I'm still in a toxic environment. And my psychology teacher, like, in professor or whatever you want to call her, she would constantly get after me about my body language, because my body language was always closed off. I always had my arms crossed. I always had my stance crossed. Like, I always, the way that, like, she should have known. She should have known I was abused. Because, like, every time she'd come see me, she'd be like, And I didn't realize that that is a way of sealing your energy off to people tapping into your energy and stuff. Like that is how I was constantly. But I was protecting my energy and I didn't even know it. Before beginning, ask for protection. Before beginning any psychic or spiritual development work, or if you ever feel uneasy or in need of some physical protection, ask your spirit guides, angels, and loved ones in spirit to draw close to you and keep you safe and protected. The following protection requests will prepare you for undertaking a meditation, reading, and any other exercises detailed in this book. Take a moment to close your eyes and calm your mind. I can do that. And it's instantly going to make me channel if I do that. Concentrate on your breathing, allowing the breath to become deeper and slower. Mentally ask your spirit guides and angels to draw close and offer their assistance using the following statement. I call upon my spirit guides, angels, and loved ones in spirit to draw close to me and create a circle of protection around me, ensuring that I am safe and protected at all times while I work and afterwards. I ask for your protection, guidance, and wisdom. I am happy to work with guidance from the spirit world and to communicate with them, but I do so only in love and light and with the highest intention. I ask that anyone from the spirit world who wishes to assist or communicate does so with the same intention, and that my guides and angels enforce this on my behalf. Okay, but I'm just saying that I'm not channeling right now, spirit team. This is me just reading, like I instantly feel my crown chakra opening. So this is good. I can probably write this down and put this on a post or something, like a little post that you can save. But you should find the wording and the phrasing that works best with you, and that is something that you'll remember. Like it says, loved ones in spirit. Like I always say something like, I ask my spirit guides of love and light. I ask my ancestors of love and light to step forward, to surround me in protection, to allow me to channel. I ask for my past loved ones to come forward and be the gatekeeper of the spirit realm, to allow only the things of love and light to come through and communicate with me. Like this is great for a beginner, and it's great for everybody. Like this is a good refresher, but I encourage you to find the things that work well for you and that is your mind, because then it'll be easier for you to remember every time you open your circle and you open yourself up spiritually, so that you're calling on that protection and stuff. And does it have to be the same exact way every time? No, it doesn't. It's all about your intentions. Ongoing maintenance. To ensure that you are working at an optimum and are able to deal with any situations that may require protections, overall well-being is essential. Keep your own energy level up, keep healthy and positive, have or give yourself healing regularly, take exercise, work on strengthening your aura and practicing visualization. Take time to rest and enjoy yourself. Also be aware of your own negative thoughts and actions and the effects that they could have on yourself and others. This is so important. So I feel there was one time I didn't drink my energy drink because I had somebody coming for a healing session, and she was like, why didn't you drink that? And I was like, I'm waiting because the things that we put in our body. And she was like, well, I can't remember. I think it was actually a him, and he goes something to the effect of, well, all energy work is supposed to be for your highest good, so why would that affect it? Because I am the vessel, and if I'm not taking care of the vessel and I'm putting crappy stuff in the vessel, even though my healing session is still good, it is better and the energy is at a higher vibration if I'm taking better care of myself. So if I'm eating healthier, if I'm getting enough sleep, if I'm doing my own healing, like it talks about doing your energy healing on yourself, doing those weekly sound baths is so important to my spiritual practice. Thank the Lord, it's at my house, so I can't really skip out. It's out there. I could go out there every week. It helps me get my healing in. It helps me get my energy back up, clear out any blockages that I have. Sometimes I do get energy work from Danielle or Crystal or Crystal's son Morgan, and that helps. Drinking more water, like I'll make sure that I'm drinking more water when I know I'm going to be doing some channeling. Water, sleep, and your thoughts. Thoughts are so important. I know that people make us super, super angry, and that there's a lot of stuff that really affects our energy, but even just thinking poorly about somebody and the stuff that they've done wrong to you, or like being pissed off that work was horrible and I hate everything at work and it's the worst thing in the world, or whatnot. Like you're essentially doing this circle of bad energy in your energy, so it's going to make your spiritual practice a lot harder to dive into because you're leading with negativity. That's why the gratitude practice is so helpful for diving into your spirituality, because if you're talking about the things you're grateful for, I'm grateful that I got everybody's haircuts done. I'm grateful that my Reiki today moved to Monday so that I could get their haircuts done today. I'm grateful that the chickens are all doing well and nobody noticed the chicken died but me and Troy. I'm grateful that everybody got bathed except for me. I'm gonna get bathed, don't worry. I'm grateful that tomorrow is Monday. And because of those things, I'm not going to be upset with myself that I wasn't able to channel some of the messages I wanted to channel for the subscription boxes. I'm just going to do that tomorrow. I wasn't able to answer the messages that I wanted to on my messenger. I didn't get that person's shipping. I could sit here and nitpick myself. I could. I didn't get a laundry done. I only started it. I didn't. If you sit there and think about all the things you didn't do, that is a horrible thing to do, because you're growing the negative spot in your body. You're growing that negative spot, and then it's so easy to get trapped in the negative, and that's all we see. And then we try to dive into our spirituality, and we're like, well, I don't feel like my third eye's open, and I don't feel like I'm able to receive any spiritual messages, or I don't feel the tinglies, or I don't feel like... and then we're even more hard on ourselves because we're not feeling things. But like, it starts with you. You are the vessel to your spirituality. So if you're wanting to dive deeper into that and receive spiritual messages and give yourself spiritual guidance, you need to be making sure that you're taking care of yourself. And that has a lot to do with mentally. You have to let go of thinking about all the negative and try to push it away by leading with gratitude and positivity. You have to be drinking your water. You have to be doing your meditations, your weekly sound baths, your monthly healing sessions. You have to be getting good sleep. You have to get rid of the technology. You have to make healthy habits. Like, Can you have a bunch of that stuff still going on and still be able to dive into your spirituality? Yes, you can still be able to feel things, but I'm telling you, you'll feel things 10 times easier if you're taking care of yourself and you're leading with positive. You'll be able to receive more spiritual messages. You'll be able to dive into your meditations and see, hear, and feel things so much easier. You're the vessel. I don't know, that's all it has on protection. And a lot of the times when I start to channel, I will say that prayer that works for me, calling in my spirit guides of love and light, my ancestors of love and light, asking for them to step forward to protect me, I like to call on Archangel Raphael specifically for healing energy, and Archangel Michael for protection. And I like to imagine my crown chakra opening up, and like I can directly see a beam of light going up. And then I can see my root chakra connecting to the ground. I'm taking lots of deep breaths. I have lit an incense. I have cut cords beforehand. I have Palo Santo'd myself. I have set the mood, and I have set the intention for myself to be protected. Like they said, they haven't really had any negative spirits because they always set their intentions positively. I also have not had negative spirits since I've learned my spiritual practice. All growing up, I think that my light did attract negative things when I was younger. So I've seen a lot of things when I was younger that I was like, nah. I probably shut off my third eye when I was younger. But now I'm like full blown into my spirituality, and I don't have anything happen, and I'm constantly channeling. And when I do have stuff happen now, I just kind of like, only love and light. I set the intention. Like I cleaned my house, and while I was cleaning my house, I was lighting a Palo Santo stick and just saying only things of positive. Like you'll set intentions for protecting yourself, and you can set more intentions of protecting your car. You can set more intentions of when people come over to a group setting that there's protection. You can put energy into your food when you're making food for your family and friends, that will allow for healing and protection. I think I've put a protection thing on the YouTube as well, the YouTube page that shows you how to protect your home. But if you have any questions about protection, just message me. And then if you want to go back and rewatch this, you can rewatch this on here only for the 30 days. But it will be posted on my YouTube for later. And then next Sunday what's the next chapter, guys? Is it meditation? Nope, it's opening, right? Yep, it's opening. So we'll talk about opening next Sunday. So if you want to get on next Sunday, it's only a couple pages. So I love you guys, and I hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow for the spiritual message. Bye.